Hey guys, it's weird. I just said gameplay recording pause, but I know I'm recording, so my PlayStation's goofy. I know it's been a little while, guys, but we are here for Fallout Survivor Part 5. I'm gonna try and crunch as many of these survival videos as I can in there together because I do want to catch up with it. I'm like a little behind. I do apologize for that, guys, but yeah, so far we're still using the base, the hot spring ones. I do like it. I'm probably just gonna do this whole playthrough with this as my house because it gets me away from the from Sanctuary. So in this playthrough, I don't have to worry about being all sad because we're horrible. Our husband, everyone's dead. We don't want to deal with that. Just go over here. Maybe it's just something that is going on, a little retreat kind of thing. But we're gonna use it, so we don't have to worry about it. Now, we'll still build Sanctuary because that's part of the quest. Because we are gonna go do the Minutemen because that won't affect our ending. And since I named this character after my daughter, we'll let her pick. But comments, she said will be okay, and she'll make her decision off that too. If somebody wants to see like a Minutemen ending, if you want to see a Institute ending, if you want to see Railroad, which is what she's probably thinking of going for, it's either the Railroad or like an all together ending. Right now, I'm just kind of checking everything, making sure we're all good to go before we head out. We're gonna go ahead and actually just do some of the main stuff so we can get people in Sanctuary, so we can actually do a little bit of stuff, get it going, because I want to get that supply line going. Not only so I can build stuff in there, but I don't need to build many things in there to make that complete. It's fine and set, but I can drop. I want to be able to drop items off, possibly here or over there or whatever, and be able to link it. So if I wanted to build something or anything, I could do it. This is a little building I made for some shops, and my wife actually told me it'd be a better idea to just not build anything and make a video of just that, which would be pretty cool. But we are also, so far, we're still going to check out one mod before we do a part of the playthrough. And this is the Dr. Mobius' cell, which is pretty cool. Interesting stuff. Apparently he worked for the Institute. If you haven't checked it out, basically it's infinite items. We're not going to go too cheap into it, but see, the journal. All this fun stuff is going on. He's just like, It actually was a woman and her husband. See, remote beam replication operation. Materializes of a digitized object, which is held in a remote location. Basically, record something in the computer, copy paste. It takes it from somewhere and holds it and sends it out. It's like their beginning go-to area of the Institute's teleportation beam. But, of course, later on, if you read through all the stuff, it'll actually tell you, right here, they're saying this device will no longer be tested or otherwise operate on living beings for obvious ethical reasons until we can make sure that it works properly. In conjunction with research at the Big Mountain. Big Mountain is something that came up in Fallout New Vegas. That's actually neat. Hopefully this project will be received top secret designation. And, of course, guys, there's no sound I do. Sorry about that. When I went to record it, it recorded the video, but there's nothing. So it's very aggravating, but I kind of really can't go back through it without having to restart everything. So just bear with me. And look, see, my name is Dr. James Mobius. Blah, blah, blah. Very fancy to meet you. Nobody's going to read my personal notes. Why did I open that way? She's basically stuck down here researching stuff. Now, like I said, though, she's got some pretty neat stuff. Yes, you can technically get infinite items. The only reason we're probably going to use that maybe to do build videos just for cool ideas to build stuff, and I'll show you how you can get basically everything, and by infinite items we'll show you everything. See, I've checked the apparatus 1,000 times. There's no reason it shouldn't work. Maybe our estimates for the required power were too low. I'll see about requiring a larger generator, but knocking out the power of the whole department. I don't need to get yelled at for doing that again. See, so whatever they're doing takes a lot of power. Making some progress. I managed to reconstruct an eighth of an apple from the sample. No idea, but definitely progress. My husband isn't too happy about all the late nights, but he understands. He just misses me, and I miss him too. I think I'll set up a workstation in our cellar at this point, so I don't have to trek all the way out to the CIT every time. An idea pops into my head. That's when she started setting up, the base. They actually wanted to get. She was down here doing research, but every time she had an idea, she would have to go there and actually test it. She didn't have that set up here yet to do that. So now she's actually thinking, well, what if I build this and that, and then I can work from home and do this? That obtain remitters copies of extra special local fireworks from out west directly to our office. Local's right. There was a sight to behold, definitely worth potentially getting fired from misuse of the technology, because you shouldn't even use. They're not supposed to be using the teleport for anything, and here they are teleporting fireworks and all that stuff. It's been going on for a while now, but it just seems different lately. I don't know. Normally feel this afraid. I've heard the conception over in the military that the Chinese are planning something. I've never bought into the whole propaganda Red Scare. But people can do some messed up stuff there when they're scared. Say, forbid something happens. I don't want to be trapped away from George. He's got this bunker here, and CIT is one of the safest places imaginable, so we'll both survive. Because she would have to go back there and protect the research while her husband stayed here. But technically, if the teleporter worked, they could see each other. They could communicate with this terminal, but their teleporter is for small objects. It's not really been meant for anything too big. Say, Project, we've built an enormous database to store thousands of items for instant retrieval and materialization. Been more excited. So basically, they went out and they bought a ton of stuff. Every time they had a chance, they could acquire as much as they could, and they were just copying it. And they were putting it in the computer. So they can't just copy and paste and just recreate from data over and over again. It won't let them do that. When it makes it, it removes it and sends it out. So they had to literally put down a bullet, scan it, put down another bullet, scan it. If they try to take a bullet out, they lose one in the system. They can't, do shortcuts or whatever. It won't work that way. But that's probably a good thing, because then you could just start copying anything. And it probably was more of an idea of effective for people. See, it's all gibberish. File may contain errors. That was the last one from Dr. Jane Mosby from the CIT. So then we get into George's journal. And this is whenever he came down here, when the bombs went off. See, it says, "Hey, sweetheart." Well, it's before, I think. Yeah. "Leave a message for you on here telling you I love you like always. Okay, get back to work. Forever yours, George Smith." So he knows he can go down there. He has access. He just has no idea what it is. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. I made it down here. What? So if this guy's screwed, I'm good. But so far, it's given me an idea. Almost limitless supply. If there's no one else here, why not take advantage of it? We don't break the economy, but why don't we use it to better the Commonwealth? Fill our resources up. Been 3 days. Decamination field is holding. I've got more than I could ever need to million civilizations after all this, but I'm missing the only thing I care about. All messed up. But it's from her, so she has to be alive, thank goodness. So see, he can just constantly pop in food and water and he'll never die every time he gets hungry. Until the supplies run out. But hey. It's been almost 12 years. I went topside a couple of times, how the neighborhood was faring. There's nothing. Buildings are crumbling, everything's dead. There's just nothing except for that crazy robot. Hey, Cogsworth. Saw him humbling, polishing a car. Every time I come back down here, the decontamination field works. It's magic. No radiation sickness. No more word from Janie, though. I hope that means she just couldn't get the message out. It's been so long, She's found a way to survive at the end of the world. I'll never see her again. She's still taking care of me. Her work is keeping me alive. Someone's still digitizing this stuff and just being there. But basically, it's been going topside, I've been putting together caches of supplies and handing them out to the camps. I found the wasteland. It's getting harder and harder to make the trip done. So, he's basically putting together food, water, asking people, is there something specific you need? I'll bring it back. If I go looking for it, he can come back here and get some stim packs and get medicine, bring it back, but here you go. He can come back here and do his thing and be fine. So, that means we can't carry everything, but we could take what we need, stock up on it. So it's kind of like we'll use it for whenever we go to our base, and we'll come here and we can stock up on stim packs, food, so we won't starve to death. But at the same time, if we're out and about, we can't just stop in the middle and fast travel back here. Survival. Plus, we could die. Which does happen. And if we start starving, we die faster. See, every day the last couple of weeks, I've been finding another bottle of Quantum placed right outside the bunker door, waiting for me there. I'll take that bottle and go sit by the tree in the cul-de-sac. So basically, someone's been leaving it for him. His wife did. Which is cool. She's basically been doing that in there. Now, time to look and see what we got. Her ideas. And now see all the bobbleheads in the game, all the books, everything. Every holotape, every key. See those things I can't take. That'd be too cheap. Brotherhood of Steel supplies. If I wanted to come get technical documents and blood samples, I could turn those in for money. I mean, there's no point. See, there's all this stuff. I mean, I could take all these items to build stuff, or break. If I needed them to upgrade weapons. But it could be useful. I mean, there are a few things I'm gonna grab, but like I said, we're not gonna make it too cheap. We're not taking keys so we can break into stuff. See, office supplies, and it's anything in that category, even the nasty burnt whatever junk. Kitchen supplies. You got your lab equipment. See, your scrap metal. Anything scrap. Your adhesive. All the junk. Ballistic fibers. Bone. See, toys and sports, your workout equipment, your baseballs. If you're looking for like specific items, there you go. If not, you can just look for whatever you got that's you need to break apart. Or here in a bit, where I'm just gonna take everything out of every container, go up top, and I'm gonna go from there and just dump it in there so we can build stuff. But I'm not gonna use it to sell anything for money. But see, we can get all this stuff. And look, bottle caps don't weigh anything, right? That's 10,000 bottle caps. It's pre-war money, don't weigh anything. So see, I mean, you can get bobby pins, and I'll show you in a minute how you can actually reset all the items to just keep getting stuff. Your headgear. Headgear really is everything. I don't know why they call it headgear. It's armor. You can get, light armor, stuff like that. The saves and stuff are also going to be, see, any vault gear. Any clothes, like how we keep the red dress inventory, like we said, so we put it on for our +2 charisma when we're shopping, just because it'll get us a little bit more money. There you go. Big guns, standard guns, weapon mods. See, we're not gonna go that far with it. We will take some armor mods to give us deep pockets. That doesn't really seem to me like to break the game, because I'm not making it where I have more defense, and I'm not making it where I do more damage. I'm making it where I can carry more. That is it, like a pack rat. I'm not going to do that. If I want anything else, I'll have to do it myself. I'm going to use some of the items in here to upgrade my armor, but only from the skills I have the capability of using. Nothing cheap where I can, because you can go for the ballistic weave and all of that and just soup up your armor. Nope. Plus, we wouldn't know how to do all that immediately. See? 1,000 of all Nuka-Colas. Basically, you reach in there, grab what you want, and it's like a little mini teleporter. And you can reset this. And just remember, though, survival, everything has weight. Bullets have weight. Even freaking stim packs. Even if it's like zero, it sucks. So I can't just... I mean, I could take 1,000 stim packs. That's going to weigh like probably 100 pounds. Or like 10, but still. It's realistic. You're not going to be able to just be like, look at me. I think the only thing that still doesn't have weight, I think, is pre-war money. But we'll come back to that later. I'll show you how to reset it and get more stuff. See? Watch. Yeah, see that? I used some of the pre-war money because it had cloth in it. And I gave myself deep pockets on everything. So that way I could actually have everything set up so I could go through and carry just a little bit more. Because, I mean, like I said, survival, you can't carry that much. This is how she's keeping everything going. For people who've played through the story, this is a little bit of a spoiler, so plug your ears or something. That's kind of like the reactor you have to help the Institute get started. But I mean, you have like a smaller version here for the power to transfer it, which is still pretty neat. And yes, there's more down there. But like I said, you really just... And even then, it still doesn't break it too bad on how much weight you can carry, but we do raise up our stats some. Oh, the books. Don't forget, you can also get the special books. That is kind of cheap. You can set all your stats to 10. You still die pretty quickly. Survival. Doesn't matter. So that's what I like about it. Doesn't matter. You still got to actually play pretty good. And see, we're just regular stuff, that you normally would pick up. Try not to loot too much. The neat thing here is actually... Oh, there we go. Like, this thing right here is actually a workbench. Stuff like that. And it's pretty cool from that standpoint. The sink is like a chemistry station. That right there is like your warmer bench. But Other than that, we're probably gonna get into it. Like I said, we have everything deep pockets. We're gonna see as far as we can go is girded leather. So let's just work on that. I'm out of leather. All right. Need to find some more leather. Get this going and rolling. Right? Okay. This is exactly why I'm getting slightly annoyed. Again, like I said, I'm sorry about the video and how it's not working and stuff like that, but I literally had to go back and re-record all this stuff. Yay! I know, I just did all this, but I have to go through it again. Which means I have no idea what I said, but what I'm doing is basically upgrading armor, and I'm showing you that I'm using my items. I'm not taking any armor mods, that's the rule. I cannot take them unless I myself could make them, because that would be breaking the game, because like people said, ballistic weave. You get that at the beginning of the game when you're low level, and the enemies, because the enemies level with you to a point, everything scales with you to level. We don't want to have so much game breaking armor and then jump into fully upgraded power armor and then just walk in there and just be like, alright, I'm going to takes 10 hits for me to die. After 3, I'm using the stim pack. I don't give a crap. I'm going to drink some water and eat some food, and I'm just going to mow you down. Be too cheap. So, and if you notice, we can't carry that much. That thing over there is what we're going to drop, and we're going to go through and just kind of see what we can make. Maybe get some experience, maybe just make sure we don't need any items, upgrade some stuff while we got a chance. When we do have an almost infinite supply of resources, but like I said, the other rule is we cannot take something to sell it. We could take building materials, we take them upstairs, we can put them in the workbench, and then later on with the second local leader perk, we can link up settlements. We can build stuff. What we're going to do is, what I did in the last game was I used Oberland Station as like a hub. Basically, I built up a little bit of walls around the little bit of farm they had to protect it. And then on each side of the wall, I put a shack with I'm basically going to build like little houses for caravan people. Just come in, they can stay there, that's their home, they can store their items, but they're mostly going to be on the road anyway, so they don't need a big house. Most of the stuff is with them. They don't want to leave a lot of stuff behind. I mean, maybe they have a family to take care of, but most of them probably travel with them, because the best way to defend yourself is be like, alright, my wife does the shopping, I carry a gun. There you go. Stuff like that. And plus it has like a little it was near a train station, so it has like this little area upstairs and like a little tower, almost like an office is what I ended up turning it into last time. And I built some concrete up, made like a little shopping area there, and I built junk walls around it so it looked like a little thing. But basically what I would do is I would send people there, and then in the game, whenever you tell someone, hey, I need you to move over here. Okay. Well, they'll start walking over there. But if you're still in build mode, you can quickly select them and say, hey, wait, I need you to be a caravan. Well, they're set to Oberland Station now, that's fine. And then I could say, well, why don't you be a caravan for here? Boom, you already got a supply line set up. Which means now I could turn around and be like, okay, well, I want to build stuff. Now I can, because of the supply line. As long as they're not being attacked. I mean, if they are, just wait a little bit. But basically, I'm going to Oberland Station, supply line to here. But what I normally would do is I wouldn't just send people all over like that. Oberland would reach out to certain areas, and then from there I would send some people back and forth. Like Red Rocket would go to Sanctuary. It's a small trip back and forth, so they would be constantly moving, but it's one of those, they would have probably a better house. It's just once a week they would walk down the road and be like, hey. Or people from Sanctuary, I think I sent one from Sanctuary, so basically it'd be to restock the shops, just because it just seems more likely to do that. But I mean, we'll figure it out as we get it all set up. Like I said, it's not just going to be one area going, it'll actually kind of web out and do stuff and things like that. And you can also attach them to the settlements in other places. And so you push that button, everything gets materialized into the computer, you push it again, it comes back. The computer did is it took all those files and it brought it into the computer and said, okay, wait, I look in the file in the cash register. Now let me do a data check. Is there a 10,000 bottle caps in this file? No. I need to take what I have in reserve and transfer it over until the number reaches 10,000. It basically goes, how many is in there? 0. Okay, and then it basically has a calculation set up. Minimum is 10,000 minus what's in there, minus 0. Okay, copy 10,000, move them over. Then it goes down the list. Is there this much vials of? Is there this much adhesive? Oh, you're missing 7. So what's 1,000 minus 7? 1,000 minus whatever numbers in 993. The computer goes, okay. I did the math by just subtracting what's in there. It can just quickly run math calculations on everything. Be like, take the numbers of what's in a box, subtract it by what's minimum. Most of them looks like they're 1,000. Subtract 1,000. If any number is, and then it runs a check. All zeros, remove them. What's left? Okay, and it goes through each box. That way it just goes, is there anything left that's not 0? Yes. Okay, this has a 3. Copy it over. Then it'll basically go run the check on that item again. What is it at? 1,000. Next box. And it just does the calculations really fast. Gets it all over and done with. We're set. We're to go. Which seems to work pretty well. Because it seemed like everything's back and we can take 10,000 more caps, which, I mean, it is kind of cheap. 20,000, but I mean, someone stashed it up. We still have to buy stuff. I mean, yeah, that kind of does break it, but at the same time, it's basically like we just hit a cache of stuff that's stored, and that's why we want to explore these random little DLCs, because they're supposed to be fun like that. Okay, what is that? Oh, fusion pulse charge. And see, there's things here we don't know what they are. We have no idea. What the heck is a Courser chip? Who the heck is a Courser? We just came out of the vault. We don't know what all this is. Oh well. We're just gonna look at it, checking it out. Yeah, I know. I've got tons of stuff, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna dump it all on the workbench, and that way, like I said, we can build up Sanctuary Hills however we want. Make it all nice and fancy, and if we run out of stuff, we can just hop down here and do whatever. And that's what we're gonna do it for. I cannot take it and sell it. I'll probably take the caps themselves and give them to people, just because I have 20,000 of it, and it would be cheap to just walk around with everything and be like, look at me, I got a bunch of stuff. It would kind of break the game. I know I've taken it twice, which is 20,000, but I will probably use it specific ways. Like, I know you can store it places, which is probably what I'll do, is I'll probably put it somewhere just so I can use it. I may deposit it in some people's inventories to see if it gives more money to spend on shops. But, I mean, I don't want to carry that around and just, like I said, break it, the game, and be like, oh, it's survival, it's supposed to be hard. Oh, I have all this money. Whoop-de-doo. We'll see where it goes. We may decide to take it with us, because it may just be the point of, doesn't matter. Like, later on in this video, I get shot like 3 times and I'm dead. I pick up every bobblehead and read every magazine here. There's still a point where I die. It makes me a little bit more able to do stuff, and maybe I can kill them a little quicker. And but it doesn't break the game, because survival just makes it so much realistic. Plus, when you're, like I said, I have a weakness. I take more damage. I need to get rid of that really bad. I think I said I need to take. I have to take medicine, or I have to go find a doctor, and they can cure me. Until then, I'm stuck like that, which sucks a lot. But we're going through and go ahead and getting all the bobbleheads. Like I said, 10%, you sneak a little bit better. Woo! Still a chance they can hear me if I'm an idiot. But stuff like that, we're going to go ahead and do that and get done with it. And I went ahead and dumped out. I don't know why I picked up 10 of every bobblehead. It doesn't change it, see? We're going to go and look at all the stuff the magazines give you real quick. And just show you, I mean, later on when I die, even with all this, it does not, I don't know why my charisma is negative. That's probably because of that disease I had. See, I have 3 agility and 3 luck. That's probably why I die. I don't know. Let's see. Over encumbered. Okay. So I normally have 5. See, even with that, I mean, I have so much stuff, but we're going to read it all off pretty quickly as we can to kind of show you what we got going on here with all the perks. Like I said, I mean, this doesn't break it. That's why I'm not using armor and like weapon mods. See, draining 1 health every 10 minutes, plus 5 radiation resistance. But right away heals me for more radiation. Your commander permanently takes. Okay, he takes 10 less damage. Schools super mutants with scoped weapons. See, I do more damage to alien. But I don't have alien blast. Warriors and resistance. Mirelurks. Do more damage at night. Plus 5 action points. Damage with the cryo alert. I don't have that. So see? Critical hits with unarmed melee. That's max. Do 5. Yeah, so you're more effective to detect while sneaking. Ballistic weapons. More damage. Better prices. So yeah, okay, that's gonna make it kind of cheap. Companions gain health. Do more damage. They can carry 10 whole more pounds. Persuading women gives me that. +1 luck when I drink alcohol if I have a companion. 45% experience when persuading men. See? There's my actual thing. Nimble fingers. Yeah. More damage to limbs. See, I didn't even get all those. More critical damage. See, it's critical damage, not regular. So I have to crit. So it's not like every shot I'm just blasting those faces off. Okay, that's, yeah. I mean, I have a 5% chance to just not take damage. 5%. That's 1 in 25 chance. Yeah. Heal more from radiated food. So I have to get radiated. I heal more. Discount from food and drink. That kind of goes with the other one. Swim faster. Melee from less damage. Collect extra meat from that. And that's my well-rested thing there. But I mean, if you look at it, that's why I said I'm not going to take 20,000 caps with me. I'm going to find something to do with it whenever I get a chance. Because I have the perk for the vendor thing maxed out, and my charisma's pretty high already. If not, it'd be like playing a game where I'm just going to be going, oh, look, give me everything you have. Take this. Thanks. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, we're going to dump everything into there. Which, I mean, I didn't want to have to cut through all that and say, oh, hey, look, and show you as I dumped all 1,000 of each individual item in there so I can come back and build whatever. But, you know, we're going to select that mission. See? We're going to go there to Concord. That's where we got to get to. That's what Cogsworth said. And then when we get done, we got to go turn in a locket. We still haven't turned it in. When I want to turn it in and talk, like, actually say I know who the Minutemen are. See? I use the special books. +10 strength. Even though it's at 10, like I said, I still can't carry a lot. And I'm just going to go for the strong back anyways. See? 25 more pounds. See, I think it was more than that on the other one. So see, I think they cut it down. And I carry 310 pounds total. I'm at 161 already. I mean, 25 more pounds, it's a couple more guns. See, I mean, this is what we look like in all of our leather and our vault. A weird hat and glasses. But they give us all intelligence, so we'll level up quicker. Hopefully make us smart enough to survive, but, you know, we'll see. And like I said, for a little while, guys, we'll definitely be checking out mods, at least the beginning of it, and then we'll be heading out to do our mission, or as much of the story as we can. I don't want it to go past an hour. It'd be a little too long. This is, I'm not even, some apartment complex, whatever. This will be a whole video on its own, probably. I don't know. But it's definitely a mod I've never seen, heard, or anything of. So we'll have to check that out at some point. But we'll have to move on for now. Because, I mean, that's where we could send our Red Rocket dude. We could send somebody from there to the apartment complex. I don't know if it's supposed to be some place you go to do quests, or if you can build in there, or I have no idea what it is. I never heard of it. So, I mean, and yes, a little red weakness thing is ours. But, like I said before, if there's a specific path you want to take, leave us a comment, because my daughter was trying to figure it out. She wants to do Minutemen because she knows that it won't affect much. I mean, I can be friends with them and still do whatever. I mean, it does, technically, in the other playthrough I found it does make things easier, because when I went to do something for the Institute, they're like, hey, you know these people, go talk to them. If anything, it makes it a little easier just to know people. I mean, in a world like this, you'd want to try to make contacts, at the same time be weary. That's why everybody can't get along. That's kind of why I'm just, I don't know much. So I'm just putting my gun away. I have no idea. Hey, Concord, that was pretty easy. Alright. Why is there sandbags everywhere? What the heck? What are you talking about, dog meat? What are you looking around? What are you running around for? There's birds. There's birds everywhere. No idea what's going on. The middle of the street is destroyed. Alright. Dog meat's just in there. He saw something, so whatever. Not. There was a flash in the background. Just gonna take me a drink of water. Just in case I don't see water for a while and how long this is gonna take. There people are shooting at people. I'm just gonna use my sense and just assume that these are the bad guys. There's a lot of these guys shooting at a building. I would assume that, you know, bad guy would be shooting at the building, not shooting at the bad guys. Yeah, know, Dogmeat. It's crazy. Unfortunately, this is where I'm going to die. That's why I said all that extra stuff, all that extra things. And I didn't save it. I did say we were allowed to use the mod that lets you autosave feature before we did a quest, or before we went into like a cave, like those apartments later on. Before we did any of that special stuff, we were allowed at one save. And we had to run through the whole thing without being able to save, unless, see look, three shots. I'm dead. Unless we found a bed. Bed's autosave in the game, you can sleep. It's not my choice. I had to go redo all that. Everything you just watched. That's why we're back at the bugs. They were already still there again. Yeah, that was fun. Grabbing all the items, remodding my armor to have pockets. I went ahead and made my Pip-Boy white. But yes, had to redo all that. Pick Strong back again. And all that. Because this time we're going to try and actually make it through there. And like I said before, I am sorry about the sound. It was dumb. I don't know why I did that. It records fine and everything else. Every other video I've made. The one after this will probably be fun. I made one for Little Nightmares. I made one for this and that. It worked just fine. So, I don't know why. It just went, retarded. But I mean, when it does that anyways, I just send off the report so they can try to fix it. Because they're still updating things, so. And I'm not trying to make it too cheap to where I myself know what's going to happen, so my person is like, I know what's going to happen. I'm trying to play it for a first time account. I saw that big giant bug, so I'm shooting at it. Not that I knew it was going to be there. I waited until I could see it. That would be kind of cheap to die and come back. I'm trying to make it survival realistic. Probably also why I suck at shooting. Because this person, I gave her horrible stats in that. But, you never know. See? Angry Bart. Okay, there's something I see. Because, I mean, I wouldn't want to... Yeah, I could walk around with my gun, but at the same time... Charisma kind of person with intelligence, so I would think... If you saw me walking up with a gun... What am I planning on doing? If you saw me walking up wanting to talk to you... Maybe I'm wanting to trade. Maybe I'm a caravan, because, I mean, it exists. I don't know that. I have no idea what's going on, so, I mean... It's like, whatever. See? We're going to autosave before we go into the town. I'm not allowed to do that until the mission is over. Or I find a bed. That was the rule. See? Sandbags, suspicious. Now, when he takes off barking at something, yeah, then I could be like, wait a second. Or, like I said, see, dog found an enemy. What? He's going after somebody. See... me, myself, if I had something to do, like... I'm not going to worry about these buildings. I don't live here, so I don't care. So why not just go ahead and just be like, you know what? Smart idea. Use up items. See, I may use items for something like that. Building Molotov cocktails. Just because, I mean, they take up weight, so it's not like I can have an infinite amount of them. And if I screw up, I'm going to light myself on fire. I've done that before. See? Ugh. Frag grenade. See, that guy's still not dead. So let's just frag grenade him. And Dogmeat's just like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm a dumb dog. See, I'm just chunks. Plus, you lose weight when you do this, so, I mean... like I said, I would probably try to hide. Oh, yeah, you're getting hungry, yay. And throw grenades, if I had them. At least Molotovs, but I've got frag grenades. Before I even attempted to shoot it. Especially with the way everyone's being violent and stuff. See, I don't know if bullets are scarce or grenades or any of that stuff, so I'm just like, whatever. Oh, you missed someone? I don't care. She hasn't really been in the world long enough to figure that out. Oh gosh, explosion. But, let's get back to what's going on. You also notice there's no red dots on the thing to make sure that the enemies are there around with the high perception. Oh wait, I think they did that because it was kind of cheap. You could have a high perception and just know where everything is and go hunting it down. More realistic. I gotta actually look and actually figure out. Hey, there's a guy moving over there. All right, you don't want us to come over here? We'll run over here and reload, and should throw a grenade. Do it again. I get experience, I know you died, and then old dog meat over here. Freaking getting hurt. What do you mean, what? Take the laser musket. Well, it's part of the story, why not use it? Probably looks like it. Since it'll do more damage than my pistol. And we got some bullets for it, so why not try it out? Crank it. Get it ready to go. Let's go ahead and get in here and wreck some shop. There's people up top say they need help. So what are we supposed to do in here, huh? Whew. We made it into the museum. I'm pretty sure there's more people. We're already missing a little bit of health. Now the good with it is that with that one book, we recover 1 HP, 1 a minute. So I mean, if we're going around, we don't have to waste our food just yet. We can kind of chill and look and see if maybe, you know, every little bit that gets recovered is still a good thing. So, yeah, sure I do. I also need to make sure I use VATS more often because I can die. What's going on? Back to England with you. Lobster. You're a lobster back. Buy the crown back to your homes. Figured I'd read it out a little bit. Boston belongs to us. Let's see. Oh, okay. Fucking take a laser to your face. Pretty straightforward gun. So you have 100 of them. But still, even then, oh, you're thirsty. See, it destroys. It makes you super thirsty, and whenever you take medicine, which makes sense. If I get too thirsty, I could die. When in doubt, throw a grenade. See, there's lasers coming from up there. Oh, I got him. Yay for the little sights. I only got 24 bullets left. I have to go back to my gun. But, I mean, if you look at it though, saves on my ammo. If I don't like it, I can drop it off in my house later or sell it. Aha. It's the door we saw when we first came in here. We got a quick way out if we need it. 242 out of 310. I can still carry some weight here. Should have had like a medium encumbrance. Well, they're up there, so either the door's partially open, maybe somebody's hiding down here, or two, they got something hidden down here. And the floor does cave in, so. Locked door. Locked computer. There's gotta be something in here. Gotta be. See, we still have to try to lockpick. Even though we got all those books. Still isn't 100% easy. We got a bunch of bobby pins. Well, come on, stand up. Figure it out. Figure it out. You can do it. Do it! Like I said, I like how it doesn't break the game for getting all that stuff. We don't have the extra hacking attempt, so I don't think the bobbleheads really counted as picking them up. Not for sure. I know you get one from Valentine for an extra attempt. I thought you got one from a bobblehead. I'll have to look into it. Maybe I have to actually physically drop them on the ground and then pick them up out of the world. Or maybe that you just designatively have to pick them up from their predetermined spot. I'll have to try that out later. Because I don't think it showed that I had the bobblehead capability. Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, see that's where it comes in. Our luck is horrible. We just got lucky on that one shot, but need to use VATS. Need to use VATS. There we go. I mean, Dogmeat's distracting the heck out of him. Why don't we go there and actually hit him? Especially since Fac's already down to 19 bullets. Well, not really bullets, batteries. Herbal medicine, huh? Does that get rid of my weird problem? Resist infection and parasites. That doesn't help me in my situation. I need antibiotics. Oh, look, guys. A fun glitch in the game. That person got disintegrated, which, that's not a glitch. That happens with laser weapons, because it's just a high intensity heat. But he is definitely have ashes floating not only in the air, they're floating over nothingness. So, here's the first uh-oh of the game. Someone, see, I was just walking through there. Here's someone, let me sneak. Makes more sense. I totally missed. I'm bad with this. Okay, well, not going in there. Let the idiots deal with it themselves. About to level up. Ugh, I'm on fire. Wait a second. I got a critical. Yeah, definitely gonna need to get the critical banker thing as quickly as I can. That'll probably be the next thing to go for after I get some strong back abilities. Just so I can be fighting like rad roaches and stuff and saving it, so when I go fighting people, I can just headshot them. Because if not, without VATS, I don't think this person's gonna make it. They have horrible agility and luck. They're just super charismatic. And they will be smart, so the smart move would be to take that ability and go run around fighting dumb stuff and then go do a quest to fight people. But see, from watching them, I've learned that it's good to throw something because it does damage. And like I said, next time I have to experiment with the actual idea of... Wait, where'd you come from? There you go, Dogmeat. The actual idea of dropping the bobbleheads and picking them up, because I don't think that it actually gave me the skills, because I don't know, I'm not in my suit, so I don't know if that works, but I want to say they're supposed to show up. See, I'm mildly dehydrated. I need lots of water. Water. Oof. A little bit of food. Properly fed. Still dehydrated like a crazy person. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. It's okay. It's okay. Shoot you. Horribly miss. My AP isn't regenerating fast because my stats are down. Oh yeah. But that's the luck that this character had. Stupid. Locate the throughout the center. So see, now they're saying, come on! Which means all the enemies must be dead, because why else would they start yelling, come here? So it's a chance for me to kind of go get some stuff. Okay. I'm almost at my maximum carry weight here. And I need to remember to empty Dogmeat's inventory, but his inventory sucks. He can't carry that much. What really sucks is conversation, because you guys can't hear what's going on. So you don't know what they're saying unless you read it. I'm dumb. I'm sorry about that, guys. See, why am I not wearing this stuff? What's going on? Oh yeah, I was gonna do the red dress to talk to Preston for more charisma, but doesn't work out that way. Too overweight. I need all those pockets. It's alright. Let's go chit chat here. In here. Whew. So I guess we'll just go without that. See, water's kind of healing me a little bit. My adrenaline's going. So until I rest, got that. But eventually you gotta sleep because the fatigue will kill you. Unless you just constantly drink Nuka-Colas, caffeine. But I think eventually at some point the game will still just be like, no, you gotta sleep, dummy. I don't know when, but at some point it will do that. I haven't made it that far. I may just do a run where I just run around like an idiot drinking Nuka-Colas. It'll also heal me, but just to see how long the caffeine effect works. I'll do like a 1 day test, 2 day test, 3 day, like not sleeping. And I mean, if I survive and I'll come and I discover stuff, I'll come back to my stuff, drop off the items, save the game, and heal up. We'll do it day 2. Yeah, I know, Preston. Commonwealth Minutemen. So I'll just kind of read it then. Minutemen. Well, that's the other issue here. When I put the red dress on, I forgot to put the vault suit back on. So I have no shirt on. And he's just all nonchalant, like, heck yeah, look at this woman. She's topless. It looks like the last of the Minutemen standing. Who are these people, then? There's some folks that go with us. There used to be a lot more of us, though. I mean, a month ago there was 20 of us. Yesterday there was 8. Now there's only 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy, and June. The old Mama Murphy by the couch, and then there's Sturgis. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. I have to kind of read it because here's the other problem. Here comes glitch number 2. Sturgis doesn't have dialogue, but he does. See? Ghouls. What are ghouls? Say what? You're really not familiar, are you? Ghouls are radiated people, like you and me. Pretty much, messed up. They live a long time, but they're people. I'm talking about the ones that are different. The radiation has rotted their brains, made them feral, they'll rip you apart. They're like zombies. That's what people call them in here. Which there's a mod to turn everything into zombies, like a Walking Dead kind of playthrough. We may do that later. I don't know. We have a lot of mods to go through and a lot of story to go through. We do have one idea though. But Sturgis will have to tell you about it. I just can't keep talking because I gotta look at you. Because you have no freaking shirt on. Well, is it enough to stop the maniacs? Sturgis, tell her. The dialogue just stays like that. He pretty much is like, there's a freaking suit of power armor up there on top of the roof. We gotta get it working. And if we get it working, you can pick up that minigun and you can run around like a crazy person shooting people. But to get that going, you need... see, nothing. You would need a fusion core. See, sounds useful. Yeah, but we need a fusion core. Those aren't that easy to get. I'm not good with computers. I don't know about you, but I'm having trouble getting in there to it. Well, conveniently, not only did I have the one in the basement, I've got plenty of them. See? It might work. I mean, I should know what a minigun is by now. I've seen it. See? We are... ooh. Yeah. See, it's going to be tough. Yeah, I know. This, like I said, this is the annoying part of the whole playthrough. I don't know if many people are going to watch it. I may put a quick link somewhere so you guys can just skip to the next one because it's going to be really crappy about it. Oh, man. My alcohol wore off. Can't carry as much weight. Marcy's pacing in the background, back and forth. You'll need an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, low-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one. See? And then look, you go, I already have it. I grabbed that earlier from the basement. Maybe our luck's finally turned around. I hope yours is, because I suck with shooting people. As far as we know, like I said, these are supposed to be the good guys. They seem like it. We just showed up, people were shooting at them, so it's whatever. I really need to put a shirt on. A little bit more protection from radiation and damage. There we go. There's old Mama Murphy. Now look who Dog Meat brought to us. See? So he's your dog? He ain't mine, no sir, dog meat. He's what you call his own man. The way that they give her face reactions is creepy. You can't own a free spirit like that, but he chooses his friends and sticks with them. He'll stay by you now. I saw it. She's just creepy as heck. See, saw it. You saw it. It's the Kims, kid. They give Alvin Mark Murphy the sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember. The sight? What's the sight? I can see a bit of what was and what will be, and even what is right now. And right now I can see there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos.
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 Chaos. Chaos. And it's angry. We have high charisma, let's not try it. What is it, Mama Murphy? I need more help, please. It should work. Yeah, we leveled up. I see. It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns, the very face of death itself. Just came out of a vault. I have no idea what that is. I do not know what that is. For everyone who's played the game, you know exactly what it is. I'm going to have to fight a death claw. On survival. It is hard.
That's nuggets.
In armor with a minigun. It's still hard. That's all I can manage. That's all. I need to rest now. And you have a job to do. Problem is, for the next video, we have a part of the video that was recorded that I chopped off here so this one wasn't too long. So the sound is stupid. But once we leave here and go to Sanctuary, the sound goes back to normal. I am sorry about that. It's kind of retarded. But, like I said, please bear with me. And see, look. There's the perception bobblehead. The actual one in the game. Even though the game said we picked it up, and we pick this one up, it still does the same thing. See? It says we get plus to whatever to our perception. Because at first I wasn't going to pick it up. And then I thought about it. Would it give me the bonus twice? Stuff like that. Because then that's what I remembered. See, perception has been permanently increased by 1. See? Maybe the other ones were just whatever. See? Perception. No, it's 6. So I don't think that one's counted because I took them out of a container. I think I have to actually drop them on the ground and then pick them up. I'm going to try the perception one first to see if it registers it. Because it shouldn't give it to me a second time. That would be weird. It may have just given it to me so I could decorate my house. But I'm going to find out. I mean, it would be useful, but like I said, sorry about that. Bear with me. I'm going to put a link straight into the other video. I should. But the next one, like I said, will have sound. We will be more interactive. I do apologize for that, guys, but thanks for watching. And this definitely has been number 5. Number 6 will be coming up soon with another mod underneath our house in the bunker from our husband. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.